went on. And that was the last of that until later on that week. I got a telephone call. It was Mother answered the phone, and she said, "It's for you."
Phones must have been pretty new.
What?
Weren't phones pretty new at that point?
Oh my, we didn't have a phone for a lot of years.
Yeah, that seems pretty. They must have been pretty new.
It was really exceptional.
And you only had
to have
a
phone,
4-digit
but
number.
We had a phone then.
And you only had 4-digit numbers. I remember that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That you'd only dial four numbers. Yeah. Even when I was a kid, because it's such a small community. It's just.
But anyway, he asked for me, and so I had to think a minute. And then I remembered, and I said, "Oh, I don't know him." I said, "He's a Henderson boy from Osmond."
Mm-hmm.
She said, "I know who that is. Yes, you can go with him." She knew him.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't. I'd never seen him before in my whole life. There he was up in the other ward above Afton.
Right.
Yeah. But that.
And so did he take you on a date?
When I was getting ready to go to the dance that he had asked me to, but this dance was in Thane.
Oh, right.
In the Lower Valley. And Dean and I fought like cougars when we were young.
Really?
And he comes along, "Well, where are you going?" I said, "None of your business." "Well, I know where you're going. I know exactly where you're going. You're going with that cranny kid from that other town, 100 miles away." And I just wouldn't answer. And the mother said, "No, she's not going with the cranny kid. She said she's going with the Henderson boy from Osmond." So Dean then had to swallow that. But that was my first date with him.
And was it?
Oh my heck.
What was that date like? It wasn't just a lightning strike, love at first sight?
Oh, practically, yes.
Yeah.
You're what? What you saw?
I never met another guy like that.
No. Was it
Never.
what was it about him?
What?
What was it about him? His humor, was he a gentleman?
Yeah, he was quite comical, you know.
Yeah, he was always funny. Was he a gentleman?
Yeah, he was.
But I'm sure that was pretty common.
It was common for most people, I think, in them days.
Now, how old were you on that first date?
I was 18. I had graduated from high school.
So you were...
And I said to my mom, "I want to get a job." I'd worked on the farm all my life. My poor dad. There, my brother Udell and Ballard had died. Dean was gone on a mission. That was his only help. The other kids were quite a bit younger than me.
How many brothers and sisters did you have?
I was number 7 in a family of 15 children if you count a child.
And it wasn't a polygamous family.
No, no, it was not.
All from the same mom and dad.
Boy, my mother was something else, I'm telling you. She was a prophetess, I'm telling you. She was.
Yeah.
Where's your bathroom? You would have to be able to take care of that many children and
Well, we were all taught to help each other.
yeah.
My brothers and sisters were my playmates,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they protected me. I never knew, because see, I was born with a club foot,
Right.
and I never knew that I was teased. But they knew. My brothers and sisters knew. And Ruth told me it was years after I'd moved down here. Maybe a little before that. She was telling me how she beat the crap out of those great big boys.
For
Because
teasing.
girls grew
That's
bigger, you
awesome.
know. And how she took them boys down and just beat the crap out of them because they were teasing me. I didn't know they were teasing me.
Mm.
Huh.
She did.
Wow. See? That's what your sisters are for. Is to protect
But that's the
each
thing,
other
they
and
get
take
on
care
each
of
other's
each
case,
other.
but when they're out of the house, Alyssa would stand
When
up
it
for
comes
Lexi.
down-
Then they
to
could
it.
tease you, though. Your
Yeah.
brothers and sisters could tease you. And tease,
But if anyone else
tease.
did, they wouldn't take it.
Oh, my gosh.
That's funny what you said about Dean, because he's such a, I know him as such a soft-hearted, soft-spoken
Yeah.
gentleman. But you guys
Oh.
fought like the Dickens.
I never could figure it out. And I said to Jairus, I don't know why we fought like we did. And she said, you don't know why? She said, he was the baby. And you come along.
Right.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't remember my mother tended me like I do my dad.
Mm.
I was a lot closer to my dad,
Hmm.
but I was close to both of them. But
Yeah. More close to your dad.
I went with my dad so much. I was
You worked
always
with him.
my dad.
Yeah.
That's
So
neat.
just